AXIE INFINITY, making me the money. Alright, here we go. AXIE INFINITY. The hype is in, guys. This was an article literally 2 days ago. AXIE INFINITY up 16% to hit new all-time high. And those were some good days, right? Until today hit, and then boom, 32% goes up AXIE. But now AXIE is not even the funny part, right? Like this is a very stupid looking game, right? It's very, very simple to play. It's actually far more complex than it is, but you can probably get away with not knowing everything about how this thing works, and you can start earning pretty much straight away. So that's sort of what I'm doing right now. There's been a big pump on this because this is basically the game. Like, that's how stupid it looks. This is my team, and I'll play a game live with you guys, all right? So them SLPs, the smooth love potion. Yeah, that's what we're getting. The 7-day chart on that has looked absolutely incredible. Like, started at 19 cents, started from 90 cents, now we're here, yeah. And then it went all the way up to 38.9 cents, which is doubled, right? Within literally 7 days. Yes, I could have held the amount of money that I have invested into AXIE INFINITY, then I would have doubled my money, but I didn't expect this was gonna happen. But with the rise of the SLP tokens, right, this smooth love potion, right, is that with this increasing, because you're earning in SLP, and there's a cap up to which you can earn up to 150 SLP tokens per day on the actual game itself. And so people are actually earning more every day because they can just literally cash this out after playing for 14 days worth of it, right? People are looking at this figure, and as long as this is going up, people are playing. Yesterday, there were so many people playing this very game that the platform was like crashing, and like people were struggling to finish their games off, and they have 24 hours every day to actually go for the maximum 150 SLPs per day. You can actually get more if you actually play the arena with some extra energy, which I'll explain in a minute. But basically the game involves you having these 3 monsters like this, okay? My screen's frozen for some reason. So these are the 3 monsters, axies, that you actually need to play with. Now, you can buy these axies on their marketplace. You get yourself an account on their main website. It's pretty straightforward. You just get it. I might do an in-depth tutorial on this later, but let's just get to the excitement of it, right? I bought some of these axies, and it's important, the axies that you buy in the beginning. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to get 3 of these axies, right? And we need like we need a beast and a couple of others as well. And so the information that I've dug up, okay, and I'm kicking ass on this because I have been consistently making 150 SLPs. Yesterday I actually made 178 because I was able to earn more energy and then playing the arena as well. And this, guys, right here is the recipe, all right? Look at this. So we've got Aqua, and you got to make sure that he has all those body parts right there. So I'm just going to move that to the other side of the screen. And basically it's an aquatic one, and I'm going to add some of the parts. So we've got perch. Just make sure you pause the video and just look it up. Koi, Babylonia, right? Shell jab, which I think is some sort of an attack, and goldfish, right? Look at that. So wow, when I first started this game, which was literally merely 5 days ago, I bought these axies at like 500 bucks and around about 0.22 of an Ethereum. So I'm just gonna flash this right back up again, and you're gonna search for an aqua, you're gonna search for a beast, and you're gonna search for a plant, and these are the 3 axies that you should get to start playing. And I would think you would need at least this so that you can comfortably play and actually go for the maximum SLPs every day. So after you get all of this and then you buy it up, I have transferred like Ethereum into this by using the bridge. And so yeah, it's pretty straightforward to follow. If you actually have some experience using MetaMask and things like that, you should be fine. So that's how I came up with the team. So here we are, guys. So these are the 3 teams I have, and I'm gonna play an adventure with it. I'm not gonna play anything crazy with it. I'm just going to go to, can I go to a different world? Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna go to this easy version, and I'm just gonna start playing. And I'm just gonna explain to you how it works, right? This is the adventure version where you're just fighting off monsters in the journey that you're part of. So you're not fighting other teams of axies, but you're actually just fighting whatever is available. That didn't work, so I'm gonna start playing here. Maybe once you max out the 3 stars, you can't play. So, oh, okay, so it's not really cooperating right now with me, okay. Yo, why can't I play a game in the adventure mode?
Yeah, it's so laggy right now. Like we cannot.
So like
easily.
Disconnecting.
Yeah, like it's trying to load, but it just basically like stops out. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like that. You have to try until it will let you play. So that's what's currently happening because of the server update. I think it's been like that for 2 days already.
Oh, okay, sure, no worries. All right, thanks very much, guys.
Okay.
Thanks, bye. Let me give you an example of how this is being done right now. Right? Watch this. Look at that. Look at that many devices all playing AXIE at the same time. I don't even know how they play it on the mobile, to be honest. But there it is. So there's obviously no doubt about the fact that people are playing this game. Yeah, right now, unfortunately, I cannot show you the gameplay, but the gameplay in itself is actually very simple. There's not much strategy behind it. You just play the cards and you just defeat the enemy. It's not graphically intensive either, but it is kind of fun to play. I'm not going to lie. Now, I personally don't have the time to play this game. I genuinely don't. So, and I think you have to play up to about 8 hours a day to actually earn that 150 limit every day you want to make. So as you can see on the first day, second day, first day I actually maxed out 150. This was just a progress one that I had. And then, and then this is third day, fourth day, fifth day actually was able to do more than 150. Let's just do the math real quick. So if we're multiplying, let's say 30 cents, right, by 150 that you make a day, and then you multiply that by 30, then you're making almost $1,300 a month, which is pretty good. And I spent $1,500 to buy these axies, which probably right now is worth more because I have leveled up and it's therefore capable of much greater and bigger fights. Every game you win a between 1 to 5 SLP tokens. And so that's also quite generous too. Now, going back to how I don't have the time to play every day, because there's 8 hours of time investment that goes in. So what I do instead is I partner with what's called a scholar, right? And the income that they can make out of this is just arranged by way of a cut. If you were to just be one team, then you might be looking at a cut between 30 to 40% given towards the actual scholar who's going to be playing this game. So a lot of the intelligence around the game I received through the scholar, and look, they're absolutely kicking goals every day, and I'm happy with their performance. What's really interesting is that I could only assume, out of my very basic understanding of this game, that every time you play the game, that SLP tokens are actually getting minted, and new SLP token supply is actually coming to the market, which means it's an inflationary token. But at the moment, the amount of people that's actually playing this game is actually increasing. People in these countries, even the senior citizens, are getting behind this because the game is so simple to play, and the kids just give them a simple instruction and away they go. And that's seen a massive boost on the actual SLP token, and as long as SLP tokens are going to stay nice and high, which we're seeing that it's actually stabilizing at the moment, because that looked like an absolute parabola when it first went up, but now it's actually staying within that zone there, which is very, very good to see. That means that as long as the SLP stays up nice and high, more and more people are going to come and join the platform, and they're going to be playing this game. Okay, so if they do take up 40% of the actual money that they take, which is 1350 times 0.4, that's about $540 a month. It's actually a pretty good income for them. So I thought I'd just give this a go. And obviously you want to work with somebody, if you are planning to use a scholar, then to work with somebody that you can trust so that they can, they can handle your money well. The way I have done this is by setting up a remote desktop so that I can remote into their PC and then log into my account for them. If they do need to make any transactions, then obviously that confirmation will come to my phone wherever I am so that they can't embezzle the funds as well. And they don't have to know any of the passwords because I'll be putting the passwords in for them. And look, and it doesn't really take a genius to play, other than the geniuses who really need to know what kind of combinations that they need to create to actually buy these axies so that they actually have a good trajectory, they have a good future with playing AXIE Infinity and earning the right income. Ideally, you want to hit that 150 SLP every day. Otherwise, you'll be missing out on the gains that you would otherwise possibly have at the full capacity of playing AXIE Infinity. So there it is, guys. That's just my take. So far, so good. But with the system being a little bit unstable because of the big demand as well, there are some, according to my scholars, that there's going to be some updates onto the server as well, and that may put your winnings out a little bit as well. But having said that, I'm already up 20% on my axies because I have obviously grown them, and now they're much higher in demand. You used to be able to buy these axies for less than $40, but nowadays they're sitting in $600. There you have it, guys. This is AXIE Infinity. Of course, if you have the time, you can play the game yourself. And look, you can totally manage more than one team as well at the same time. Like you've seen in that video with multiple devices, away you go. No dramas at all. So hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for checking me out today. Make sure you go check out all of my social platforms. Go like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so that you can stay updated with nifty shit like this. Because, this is freaking crazy, man. So Give it a go if you want. Only risk money that you can afford to lose. And I will see you in the next video.